A revolution is fast approaching. Many are already aware of its power, and more are exposed every day. Just like computers were once only used in corporations and garages until advances in cost brought them to mainstream, 3D printers are changing the game. Now available to typical households, they allow people to make custom parts and pieces, art and jewelry, virtually any object that can be created. 3D printing is a process that builds an object layer by layer from a computer file. In recent years, personal 3D printers have become popular with makers or do-it-yourself hobbyists. Now the printers are so affordable, it has been forecasted by market watchers that soon every average household will have one. But before you print, you have to create. And that's where we come in.
There's a 3D revolution coming, and we're going to help power it.
Hi, I'm Anthony Morris. I'm the Human Systems Integrator for 3DaVinci.
Hi, I'm Richard Langsmith, Digital Art Director for 3DaVinci.
My name is David Edwards, and I'm the Physical Art Director for 3DaVinci.
Hi, I'm Jamie Moffett, and I'm the Principal Software Designer for 3DaVinci.
Hi, I'm Buck Clemens. I'm the President of the Clemens Coding Company and the producer of 3DaVinci. When you look at the 3D software market out there right now, what you see is a lot of professional applications for professionals. And what's missing is something that's easy for your average person to use, and that's what we hope to fulfill.
3DaVinci is a computer software program that helps an individual manage their creative expression. Think, draw, and print. Thought is something that needs to be liberated, so you're not looking through the keyhole of a software program all the time. So we're going to try to have thought be an indefinite describable creative act, but then through our software we'll go through a draw process, whether it be two-dimensional or three-dimensional, that again gets represented in the space of drawing.
So where all this came from was I sat down, I was with my kids, we went to a fab lab, and we really enjoyed the 3D printer, and we came home and decided that we wanted to try it ourselves. So we downloaded a program, loaded it up on the computer, and I opened it up and I couldn't use it. I'm a very IT focused person in my job. I couldn't get to step one. So I thought, there's got to be a better way of doing this. And I assembled a team to do that. It's more than just developers. I do have a developer, his name's Jamie. He's been doing this sort of thing for 27 years. He's made 3D computer applications. He's worked in the defense industry. Tony has a PhD in engineering psychology and with a specialty in visual perception. And what I was really hoping to do is understand how humans see and how they perceive, so that we can try and reverse engineer this and bridge that gap between 2D and 3D. With Richard, I needed a professional 3D modeler. As I worked with computer programs and modeling programs, I saw that you had to think several steps ahead. And I needed somebody who could do that and could explain to us what's been done and what works and provide that professional expertise. Dave is a bona fide artist and an art instructor, and I wanted somebody who understood how the layman thinks and how they try to learn how to produce art and how they sculpt with their hands. Bringing this team of 4 guys together really gives us an understanding of what people need in order to make a model in 3 dimensions on a 2-dimensional screen. For our business strategy, what we hope to do is help all the OEMs, all the 3D printer manufacturers. We want to help them all equally and not be tied to any single one. What's needed is a computer application that's friendly between all of them. I make a pledge that I will never allow 3DaVinci to be sold to a 3D printer company.
In a very short time, the team has been able to come up with a user interface which I think will be cutting edge. From a software perspective, 3DaVinci has a proprietary framework and a set of core libraries which are exposed through an application programming interface, or API. An SDK sits on top of the API and provides examples, tutorials, and code bytes that will allow you to develop your own plugins or your own applications. 3DaVinci is actually more than a modeling package. It really has to take into account the end use, which is to make a 3D print. And there's a lot of logic that you have to know currently just to get something out to that. And we're going to guide you through all that in a very intuitive way by asking certain questions up front, providing a very unique interface, and then easing the transition to get that model into something that a 3D printer can use.
Right now with 3DaVinci, what we have is some code written. We're manipulating things around on the screen. We have our screen layouts. We hope to go into full-time development and release our first version in February. If you want to help bring 3DaVinci to life, please visit our website and share our story via social media and contribute. You can visit us at www.thinkdrawprint.net.